So we're live. Good morning, Rudolph.
Hi, Adiola, how are you?
Good. Thank you so much for joining me uh, for this program this morning. We're still talking about what is happening in um, Ukraine, Russia, and today we will be speaking again with Tolulope Osho. We're still waiting on him. He's going to take us around actually to show us what is happening. And of course, he's sheltering some people today. So he's been preparing his place as a shelter. He has an office that he's preparing to use as a shelter. So he'll be showing us all that today. We'll also be interviewing someone else that has been helping people in Poland, has been helping the Nigerian community especially. But we are hoping that we'll get to speak with not just Nigerians, but Africans in general. And more importantly, we're hoping that people will join us. We also want to talk to some people who complained about racism as they are trying to leave Ukraine. So it's just a very sad situation all around. But I wanted to hear your take first. And along the line, I would have us invite, if anybody would like to join this conversation, we'll put in the link. But please, if you know anybody in Ukraine that can join this conversation as well, please let us know because we're trying to discuss how people can get help. So, Rudolph, good morning. Please go ahead.
Yeah, it's very important. A lot of our people sometimes we forget that there are implications of international events on real people, real life. You might stay in Lagos or in Sokoto and you think this is like a video game, but it's real life and real war, and people's lives are in danger. So it's important that we have this conversation and see how we can help, especially when we have our government that is ill prepared for this, because even if they can no longer go into Ukraine, they could go to Poland and help from Poland, make sure that those who are able to get out of Ukraine, they don't encounter problem, or those who are at the border, they don't encounter the problems that are going on. Of course, racism is something that is all over the world, but it's in Europe, and I'm not surprised that some Nigerians or Africans are having difficulties getting out. I see some horrible stories about people being told that we want Ukrainians to come in first, that we're not here to get Africans. So, it's horrible, but that's the reality of life across the world for most Africans.
Yeah, I've seen people justifying the discrimination, saying that, well, they have to take care of their own people first. But humanity shouldn't come to that because, I mean, what does that mean, really? Are we going to be sacrificing foreigners among us whenever there is an issue? And definitely we should blame our government. It has a lot to do with why we are portrayed the way we are. But I still don't think it justifies being treated like that.
Yeah. Of course, and I don't think it's official policy of the government of Poland or any of these countries. I think most likely individuals at the border, and they're not telling you to feed them. They're telling you to let them come in to be safe and then figure out their
Mm,
lives. So, but it's something that sometimes most of us at home don't think about. We tend to see people who live outside the country as having the best of lives. But this is an example of what people encounter every day.
yeah, so we're still waiting on Tolulope Osho, but in the meantime, while we're waiting on him, I'm going to try and invite another person that has been helping people. Um, she's actually not in Poland, but she's from Poland. She's in Finland, and she's been helping a lot of Africans. Apparently, a lot of Nigerian mothers have been writing her. Her husband is very popular with the name Yoruba Pekin on Instagram. If you guys have seen videos of these mixed kids speaking Yoruba, very impressive. So she's the mom. So I've sent her the link to join us. I just wanted us to talk to her before we let in people. But honestly, if you're in Ukraine, we'd like to hear from you. You know, what's going on, what your experience has been. Rudolph, did you follow what has happened in terms of the war? Because I found out that they've now invaded the second largest city in Ukraine as well.
Oh, no, I know that they're about to they are trying to break through to get into Kiev to get the capital to capture the capital. They're already there. They're meeting resistance. They didn't expect it to be this way, and there is a new danger that with Russian forces being facing this kind of resistance, that they might use more force than they initially have, and that will lead to more people dying. And with a lot of Ukrainians being armed and ready to fight back, so it might turn into something that nobody expected. Now we also see changes in the international reaction. We're seeing countries like Germany sending in arms into Ukraine.
Yes, yes,
So,
that's a
so
good development.
well, it's good in one way, but it's also a danger too, because the war is going to be it's going to be a full scale war, and more people will
That
die.
is true.
More people will die.
But at the same time, I'm just glad to see that Ukraine is not alone anymore because their forces is like the Ukrainian force is no match for
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
But you are definitely right. This could lead to a full blown war, which
Yeah, yeah, and I don't think anybody will gain from that. More people will die, and I
mhm.
don't think no matter how much arms you send into Ukraine, the Russians are still going to be superior to the Ukraine army. And we don't want. I'm really worried about where this is going to. This is something that could have been dealt with diplomatically, but we
No,
only
when we spoke with Tolulope yesterday, he said they didn't know that this would actually escalate to this level.
yes.
But you know, at the same time, Putin has been threatening. Putin has been threatening for God knows how many years. Um, okay, her name is Niger Wife, and she's here with us. Niger Wife, good morning. First of all, I want you to tell us your real name and how you've been helping people. And thank you so much for all that you've been doing. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Eka Adeola. Sorry, I just joined. I was not following the your discussion, but
It's okay.
I think who we have to thank, there are people who are on the spot, who are in Poland, who are in Hungary, who are in the Ukraine, risking their life, having sleepless nights, because these are the people I'm in touch with. So, and we have to thank God that is hopefully is getting better and people are getting help, and the queues on the borders are shorter. People are getting clothes, they are getting food, because there are very long lines on the Polish borders. I'm from Poland. So, but we are based in Finland with my family, with my husband, Adewumi, and all the Yoruba clan. So that's at least what I could do from my side when I found out that there are difficulties to for Nigerians to enter the Polish border. So this is where it has started from on my side. I normally interview the Nigerian celebrities and politicians, but at this point, I just felt that this is my responsibility to also make sure that my husband is Nigerian, my kids are half Nigerian, so it's like my family, that people are okay. I also, my DM is full. There are people. My God, I was on the bus, for example, and there was a lady who sent me a message that she was in Kharkov, and she was there were bombs going down, and then she was in the subway. It was just, I was just shivering on the bus, and I had tears in my eyes because I was comfortable, in Finland. And there are people actually that they risk their life. And then later she sent me an update that she's on her way to the Polish border. Her mom contacted me as well. I haven't heard back from her since now. So it's been, I think, over 12 hours. But these are the stories of people. Like my DM is full. I'm trying to reply. I'm trying to post the latest information. So I have gathered some few information. If you are looking for like exact phone numbers of people from Hungary, from Romania, and from Poland, the representatives of the Nigerians in diaspora, please visit my page, naija.wifi, on Instagram. Then,
Okay. Can you also send those things
yes,
to me as a DM on Instagram so I can publish those numbers on it?
yes,
Please send
yes.
them to me. And if you're not following her on Instagram, that's where she's also putting up information, naija.wifi on Instagram. So you are from Poland, even though you don't live in Poland, but you have been helping Nigerians or Africans in general to get into Poland and then get to safety, right?
What I'm doing at the moment is I'm connecting people. It's if there are some questions I don't have an answer to, I thanks to the social media, there are people I got to know, I got in touch with them, so I get the right information and I just connect, because I'm based in Poland. If I would be in Finland, I'm based in Finland. If I would be in Poland now, I definitely, I'm sure I would be on the border helping people as well.
So Tolulope just joined us as well. But real thank you so much, Tolulope, for joining us again and for all that you've been doing. He has been helping a lot of people. Rudolph, do you have a quick question for Niger Wifey?
Yeah. I wanted to know what were the problems that Africans were encountering at the border in Poland. What did you hear from them? What were the problems?
So basically, first of all, is that they didn't have the right papers to cross. So that was the first information I got, and it was 2 days ago. So then there is a Google Doc. It's also in my stories. For those of you who don't have a passport identification with you, please fill in the Google Doc, and then I think it's connected to the Polish Embassy of Nigeria, and then they will support you. That was number one. Secondly, there is, of course, some racial discrimination. I think it's been a lot about that in the social media. We've all seen a lot of videos on Twitter and other social media, and this is true. I've been talking to those people.
So it is true that Africans
It
have
is,
been
yes,
discriminated against, because
yes.
some people are saying it's not true.
No, guys, it is happening, and the way I'm Oyibo, I'm white, but the way I see it is like my kids will be there. I have 3 children, 3 boys. So when I saw these videos, there are mothers, there are children, there are men, and there is a one video I've seen that there were actually people stopping. They blocked Africans of entering the train. So we are in the 21st century. There is no to racism, and this something like this cannot be allowed. Today I went to church and people were praying for Ukrainians, and I said it. There are not only Ukrainians who are suffering in the Ukraine. There are other people, other nations that many forgot about. So I'm very happy that diasporans in Poland, the Nigerian diasporans, they are very, very active.
Now,
Thank you
let
so
me
much.
ask you, sorry, one more question. So, are there
Please
things,
tilt your camera a little bit so we see more of you.
Are you talking
okay,
about me?
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Oh, yes, yes.
okay.
Go ahead, Rudolph.
So, okay, I want a quick question. Are there things that you think will help if the government of Nigeria, if they intervene? Maybe if is there anything they could do so that the government in Poland will also help and make things easier at the borders for Africans, you know?
That's a very good question. This is the call I had today. This was actually regarding the situation, because the information that people got yesterday is that it is easier. that's the thing. It's very important that Adeola is doing it, because people need to get correct information. The information which was valid yesterday was it is easier to walk to enter Poland through the walking crossboard. So walk. Today the information is go through the train. Those people who walked yesterday from Lviv, for example, guys, it is 50 kilometers. And there are people I know, they send me a DM that they were walking to cross the border. And these are the people who got stuck. Why? Because there are people, they were queuing in line for one day, for example. And then in the end, when there was their turn, they said, no, the Ukrainians are first, and then please go back to the end of the queue. And those people, some of them, they don't have food, they don't have warm clothes, they trek to the Polish border. So this is what we are getting. Like, this is the conversation I had, that there needs to be someone, the authority, for example, maybe there could be a Nigerian embassy to Poland that could go there and talk to these people, or at least if we have some videos. I was telling people, always record the video. We have to have a proof of everything what is happening there. So I think that's very important. If please, guys, share this live. Thank you once again, Adeola.
Please don't go yet. Please don't leave yet. But I wanted to invite Tolulope because he's here as well. Hi Tolu, and thanks for all that you've been doing. Please tweak your camera so we see more of your face.
Okay, good afternoon.
If you can just give us an update between yesterday and now, for us to know what's been happening. Also, have you been able to set up a shelter like you said you were going to do?
Yeah, I already did that. I uploaded it this morning, and I've met some Nigerians as well. I got a contact from Nigerian Prime Time or Prime Time Nigeria News, I think.
Premium Times.
Yeah, I got a call from them, and asking me to show them the city. So I showed them the city this morning to let them know the city is safe. I also have the video of where people are boarding
The
bus to
city where
Hungary.
you are.
Yes,
Yes.
Tenopi. And I also shared the video where they are boarding bus to Hungary directly from Tenopi.
So
And I showed the bomb shelter, which I said I would do. I showed it on I can send you the video personally if you request for it, so it's not a problem.
where are you right now? Can you walk us around this? Are you at the shelter that you?
No, I'm back home right now.
Oh yeah, I thought you said you would show us the city today. Hello.
Videos.
Yeah, I thought you said you would show us around.
Yes, I have the videos. I don't know how I can send them to you. Maybe via.
Oh, okay.
I can.
Yeah, if
you told me like I can send you the videos, and after you can show people. But I have the videos already. I made the videos of the street. I made the videos of people. I also interviewed some Nigerians where they are buying stuff and planning to travel. I also interviewed some Nigerian and some Ghanaians who are already at the bus station trying to board to Hungary. So I have all those videos this morning. I have the videos of the bomb shelter. I have the videos of the building. I have everything intact right now.
So the Nigerian government is now saying that there's like the particular border that people should go to if they are trying to go to Poland. Are you both aware of this?
Yeah, you see, this matter is what actually I want to investigate personally. I'm taking this. I'm taking this to myself. I need to investigate this because I've been getting a lot of DMs. People are getting stuck at the border, and I keep broadcasting. I'm getting a call from UK embassy telling me to investigate this matter because Nigeria cannot pay some people and they are not doing their job. They should be on ground and there should be a Nigerian flag at the border to identify all our citizens and get them out of those zones. We don't want them to be stranded. So this is what I will be working on in these next few days.
So I have this information because I got also many DMs saying that people get stuck. So first of all, please guys, don't go to Medica, because Medica is now, I think there are majority of Nigerians are there. This was the information that was told yesterday. Today it's full. Please don't go there. The two safe points there are Korchova and Ustyluch. I will say it again, Korchova and Ustyluk. All this information are on my page. Again, there is a map there, and I think this is the update from the morning. So I just have to say something. There is a Twitter also. There is a group on Twitter. There is a live broadcasting. I think it's 24/7. And the latest information are found on the Twitter. I actually I opened the account on Twitter just to follow the news and to share it on my social media. But again, Korchova, Ustyluk are good for now. No Medica.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm on your page. I'm trying to find these two borders that you named. And
Yeah,
you're
please, I
saying,
will need those information as well because we want to know where we can actually extract people to in order for them to get safety. So really, this is actually the work I'm doing right now. If we want to get them out to those borders, and right now, as I'm speaking with you, we having issues. We don't go to the border today. We're having issues with the car we use, so it's at the mechanic. And because today is Sunday, we will be
Mm-hmm.
picking up the car tomorrow morning. And also, we saw someone who volunteered and gave us another car. So that makes it two
Wow.
cars and able for us to move 8 people at once from Tenopi, Lviv to the border or move them through those axes. That is what we are also working on presently.
But what I have to say is that I got an information, a positive, because there are so many bad informations. I got just a positive information 5 minutes ago. A lady said that the best way to get to Poland is through the train at the moment. And there are trains leaving from Kyiv and from Lviv. Some people are saying it's full. They are not allowing them, but apparently someone got in, so there is a chance. And I think also on my page there is a timetable for the trains and how you can get there.
Okay, please, I would like to ask you a question because the Poland, everybody is just mentioning Poland, but
Mm-hmm.
basically people are entering Slovakia, they are entering
Yes.
Hungary with easy access. So why must they go to that Poland? Poland is very stocked right now. The cars on those roads, the queues there is more than
Yes.
200 cars. So that is
First
just the
of all,
point.
because it's full of
Let's source for another
Ukrainians.
solution,
Yes, that's why
please.
I also posted the information about Romania and Hungary, because
Yes.
apparently the feedback I got is that Nigerians are welcome there and everything goes smoothly, and it's been going well. It's just the journey is longer depending on where you are based in the Ukraine. And most of the Ukrainians, definitely they are going to the Polish border. Why? Because they don't even need documents. If they don't have documents, they don't need it. They have the priority and they can enter Poland with no problem. So I think that's the reason why Polish borders has been full. But what I want to bring your attention to is that also when you are already on the border and they ask you if why do you want to enter the border, and it doesn't matter if it's Hungary, Romania, or Poland, don't say that you look for asylum. You have to say that you are looking for the humanitarian entry. Because if you say you are looking for asylum, this is a very long process and they will take you to the camp. If you say that
so
this is
don't
the
say you are seeking asylum. Say you're seeking humanitarian assistance.
entry.
Visa, humanitarian visa.
Yes,
Humanitarian
humanitarian visa.
visa.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, and then there is I have it on my page as well. If they need any legit confirmation exactly what the humanitarian entry is, I have it on my page as well with all the paragraphs. So that's a very important information too.
I'll be passing that through as soon as I drop this live video, just for people to know. Because I've been wondering why people are stuck at the border. The point is, like, we took some people to the border a few days ago. They crossed and they confirmed for us they crossed the border. And
Mm-hmm.
lately, I'm hearing like we are getting stuck at the border. I was like, what is happening? What is
Yeah.
happening? The UK embassy is actually calling for me to investigate what is happening. Those contacts they left, the Nigerian broadcasted, like, if you want, there are 4 borders you can visit. Those contacts, those are things we need to investigate. We need to check them out if they're actually doing their job or they just, and this is not the right time for them to rip people off or to rip the country off. They should be
No,
doing their
but
job.
please, I'm Polish. I've left the country 12 years ago, but I have to say that people are getting enormous help once they enter the country. And it doesn't matter where you come from, if you are Nigerian or Ukrainian. My friends, they were sending me messages in Polish, saying that they are students, Nigerian students, in stuck on the border. Can you please help? We need transportation, we need shelter, we need food. It's like Polish people are amazing. Trust me. I think what is happening at the moment is that there is such a huge amount of people on the Polish borders that people get frustrated, like as a Polish, like as people, And I think that
Sure.
might be one of the reasons why what is happening, because Ukrainians, we have a close history with Ukraine. So I think it's just like it's human to human at this point.
So, oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead, Rudolph. Go
I
ahead.
wanted to say, for those who are stuck there, what can they do now? What is the option for them? They're already there. Are they going to
Yes, they
go?
are already there. So again, if you don't have the passport, please fill in the Google Doc is on my stories. The people are waiting because diasporans of Polish, Nigerian diasporas of Poland, they are waiting on the borders. The representatives of the Polish of the Nigerian embassy in Poland, they are on the borders as well. They are trying to help. At this point, it's the matter of, I think, allowing people the women and the children, the Ukrainian, and then
Yes.
the rest, because that's what we are still investigating. Why actually there are still people stuck, and why like there are so many of them, and this and the flow is very slow. So
What about people in Summit? They've been putting in the comments a lot that there's no means of transportation, no trains, no cars.
Yeah, regarding people in Sumi, I got some requests earlier. I got some requests yesterday for people in Sumi. I was able to provide them bus, but today when I got the request, I tried to search for those bus. They are just empty. I don't know the situation there right now, but we'll see any possible means we can try as possible to extract them from that side to the safe zone. So that is actually what I'm actually checking. I'm replying DMs now. I'm answering people and I'm rendering the services they required as soon as I can, as far as I can go.
wow, that's great. Thank you for what you are doing. Before entering this live, I got some information in my DM about Zoom and about some means of transportation. I just looked briefly. So if I have something, I will definitely post it on my wall as well.
So Rudolph, I'll let you ask question. I'm so sorry, but someone has been asking for a list of available borders that people can go aside from Poland. And I know you guys have mentioned it, but you said that it's safe to go to.
Hungary,
Hungary
Slovakia,
and
Okay,
yes, Slovakia, Hungary, and Romania.
Romania.
okay.
Yes.
Now, I don't know. I don't know Ukraine, but Tolu, you know Ukraine. If people are there, which one is close? Wherever they are, can you say if you are in the east and this is closer to for you, or if you are in the west, so that people will know where to go.
Actually, the route which we pass through for now is we are only walking through the safe zone. We are picking people up from the war zone. We are navigating them to get to Lviv. If someone is in Lviv this morning and you want me to meet that person this morning, it only takes me 2 hours to get to that person, and it's safe. No hold ups.
Okay.
Wow, that's great.
2 hours from.
10 to Lviv,
Okay,
and from Lviv to Poland border is just about 2 hours, if not for hold up.
okay.
Yeah, it's about 60 kilometers. Yes.
Yeah.
Please go ahead, Rudolph.
And then the other thing is, for those who are watching, probably thinking about moving, what do they need? What do they have to get together to begin the
Yes.
journey?
So I have the list of the survival kit. Again, thank you so much, all the followers that you've been sending me messages. I'm so happy that I can share that with more of you. It is also on my wall, but for those of you who are watching this video, so the survival kit is backpack, first aid kit, light sticks, torches, knives, ropes, radio. Also have don't try to with your phone, try not to use all the battery. Have two phones and try to save as much battery as possible. Few pair of socks. We've been getting information that people are starving and getting cold waiting in the lines. So please, warm clothes, socks, minimum 1 liter of water per person. That's very important as well. Food, and if you can, sleeping bags and tent.
Mm. Okay, that's
Can
interesting.
you please list those one more time? I'm sorry, just for people to
Yes,
get it because
it
they're
is on
very
my page,
important.
but yes, I will do it again. So the survival kit, number one is backpack. Then that there is a first aid kit. Then there is a light sticks, torches, knife, ropes, radio, just in case if your phone is off, few pair of socks, clothing and food is very important. Minimum 1 liter of water per person, and if possible, sleeping bags and tents.
Now, what about documents? What kind of documents should they travel with, or should they not travel with?
Yeah, so this is also, I got few different kind of information about that, but basically the birth certificate, some say that the birth certificate is enough. Some people say that if you have a digital copy of your passport, that should be enough as well. Also, what is important that when you enter the Polish border is that you have the correspondence address and correspondence person. So it means that when you're entering the border, is there is someone that somewhere where you are going to stay at, and the person that will take care of you. So for those of you who don't have that kind of person, then please try to book a hotel and have the confirmation with you. That's very important as well.
Can you do you have the information on? I heard someone say that there are Nigerian officials at the other end of the border. Do you have that information so that if they don't have maybe money to book a hotel, they don't have any other person there, they could give that information as people they are
Yes.
going to meet?
Yes, it is on my wall. I have there are I think 4 or 5 numbers to the diasporans, Nigerian diasporans in Poland. And then these people, they are the one waiting. Yes, that's a very good question. Thank you. They are waiting on the borders with the vans, and they are ready to take people to their houses. They've been doing great. I talked to the executive of the diasporans, Nigerian diasporans in Poland yesterday. And what these people have done within 2 days, it's amazing. They have a system on place. There are people located in different cities willing to help fellow Nigerians. So,
Okay,
also, I've
go
got
ahead.
some information in Lviv. The government provides, I think it's the Ukraine government, they provide a shelter for people where they can actually sleep. It's actually a school and they converted it to a shelter. I have the address, but I don't want to make it public for security reasons. So people come to DM, I them and they can find shelter there. They'll be given clothes and it's not cold. Those in Lviv who are stuck in Lviv and maybe they are seeking accommodation, looking for hotel, there's actually a place for them where they can be secured and they can sleep. Why we can be able to reach them and move them out.
All right, thank you, Tolu.
People,
Niger,
people
why?
have been sorry, people have been asking for your phone numbers, but all they need to do is follow you on Instagram and they can DM you, right? Because
yes,
you can't
please. I
just
respond immediately almost. I'm
Yes,
glued to the phone.
yeah. So please, if you need their contact, they can't just give out their phone
Yes,
numbers to the public like this. Please DM them. They are responding. Also, someone is asking if you can please help Namibians. You guys are helping all Africans, right? It's not just
exactly. Yes, because I got messages. I think from people from Cote d'Ivoire, from Kenya as well. And what I said is that I have details to Nigerians, but I think in this case, I'm sure that people will help despite your nationality. And I have to also say there is a group on what is the WhatsApp, the second one to WhatsApp. There is WhatsApp and there is.
Telegram,
Oh, sorry.
Telegram, Viber.
Telegram, yes, thank you. So there are 2 groups. There is a group of Nigerians trying to get outside of Ukraine, and there is another group of Africans. So that's answering your question. There is another group of Africans trying to get outside of the Ukraine. So
what's the name of the African group on WhatsApp?
I have it on my stories as well, but I think after
What's
this
the
live, I
name
will
of the
send
group?
you more information.
What's the name of the
name of the
African
group.
group?
I can actually send you the link of the group to Nigerians who are stuck at Poland border right now. I have it right here with me.
Okay, great, thank you.
So Niger, I have another question.
Yeah.
So I know you are in touch with the Nigerian officials at the other end of the border. Can you send their information to Adiola so we can try to talk to them?
Yes, exactly. It's not a problem for me. I can do that.
Okay. Yeah, it would be good to talk to them where they are and see what they can what they are doing.
Okay, I have their phone number. Yes, I can. Yes, I can share that definitely. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, please send their phone numbers. We'll see if they will talk to us. Because a lot of people believe that the government is not doing anything, so they can tell us what they are doing, and.
From my experience, so I think 3 days ago, people were saying that there is no help. The Nigerian government is not helping. At the moment, I think, okay, 3 days ago. 2 days ago, we got an update that there is something going to happen. But we know that in Nigeria, this kind of things always takes time. But today and yesterday evening, I know that they are representatives of the Nigerian embassy to Poland that are waiting on the border. So I think that now they realize that this is a real danger to the citizens and they are trying to help. I also
They've
heard
started
about the
working.
fact that the Nigerians who enter the Polish border, they can go back to Nigeria in some way. So this is the information I got as well, but I don't know exactly what is the procedure like.
What do you mean in some ways? Do they have like a flight for Nigerians who made it to
That's
Poland?
what I said. I don't know because I wouldn't like to confirm the information that I don't know. I've heard that from two different sources, but I think that at this point, once I know the information that is confirmed, I will definitely share that as well on my posts.
Tolu, please go ahead.
Okay, so so far that is what we've been doing. Right now, I'm just trying
Do
to
you
move as much
know?
as
Are
possible.
you in touch with the Nigerian government too, in any way?
Yeah, I have someone calling me from the UK embassy. I have Dr. Chidi from Canada, uh, Ontario, Canada, calling me also, and those are those people I've been in touch with actually, and I have the prime news, the Nigerian prime.
Premium time.
Yeah, those so I have those people right now. They want me to investigate thoroughly what is actually going on here, because we don't want people to suffer. We just expect
Exactly.
Nigerians to pay huge amount of money to extract people and for them to embezzle it. We need to know they are working and they are doing their great job. So we are
Mm,
investigating them thoroughly.
Go
yes.
ahead,
All
Joe.
right. No, no. They're doing a good job, and I really want to appreciate what they're doing. And if there are other people who can help and they are helping, we would like to talk to them and see, make sure that we help other people looking for ways to get out of Ukraine.
Someone
Um,
Someone is asking about Gambians. It's the same. Join the WhatsApp group
It's the
for
same.
African,
The Telegram group. The Telegram.
the
I just
Telegram
sent it
group
to
for.
private chat.
Okay, did you send it? So can I publish that or
Yeah,
yeah,
not?
it's okay. It's for everyone who's stuck at the border.
Okay.
Those are the officials that they said they are working. But actually, they are getting help from the Telegram group. But I need someone on ground at the border who can actually stand with Nigerian flag. We need to get out of this mess. I need someone on ground there. That is actually what we are working towards. We need someone on ground who can be like, "Are you Nigerians? Come this side." And they can, maybe if they are even going to stay on the queue for 2 days, we know that they are
Mm,
with one official who is going to get them to safety while they get their papers done before entering into Poland or any country they wish to get to. But we need a representative standing on the ground, not just messaging on the phone.
So we definitely need a Nigerian representative to please, if in case any of them is watching, stand at the border. And I'm begging of you, for God's sake, don't just take Nigerians. Take anybody from Africa because we're all one. I've been seeing so
exactly.
many.
Yeah, we are giants of Africa.
Yes, so many people are commenting how about our people from Gambia, Zambia, Liberia. If you're a Nigerian official that can help in Poland or any other country's border near, please, if you can just arrange to have the Nigerian flag so that people know, okay, there is safety.
People will know that this is where they are going. Exactly, please.
Exactly. And as a matter of fact, just saying that flag will be a sign of relief for a lot of people.
Mm.
So
Thank you very much.
Nigerian officials should please work on this. Just get the Nigerian flag and have someone stand in there. So what are some of the challenges you guys have been facing with this? I know that the banks are not working. People don't have money.
Yeah, there is a
We,
limitation. Yes, I guess you can tell that more about the limitations to withdraw the money.
yeah, regarding that, regarding the money issue, I've been rendering services for helping people with emergency exchange because actually before this crisis happened, I'm able to get some cash with me. And also, I'm able to have access to some cash also in my cryptocurrency. Though the market is so bad, but I set it as a loss in order just to get people to safety. So if people want to request money from me, if someone asks for maybe $100, I can give out maybe $300 when I see that this is just to get to safety. And from there, we can find, because there are a lot of people, and just one person can't be selfish and buy all the old dollars which I have with me.
Mm. Yeah,
So
and
right now, I can just show you, just for you to know this is what I'm doing. People are actually coming to me and being like, get cash. I've said they should come. I still got a buck here, which I keep selling. So we're
Wow.
still selling cash for people who are stuck. If you are in
People
Lviv, if
that
you are in
don't have
10,
access to cash.
you can say Naira and this is cash, it will get you. This is a buck.
This is your own personal money that you are
Exactly.
using.
now, Tolu, are you safe where you are? How is the conflict? Is it getting anywhere near where you are?
No, this is a safe zone. We don't even hear any strike sound. This is very safe. The only thing we listen to here, this they ring the alarm just for us to switch off the light. And right now, it has gotten to the extent that we have to switch off our phone locations. You know, these
Oh,
Russian people with their cyber attack is getting serious. So we have to switch off the lights and also the phone locations for now.
Wow.
So
Okay, so sorry, I just want to say one more time. You are giving, if anybody is out there that is stranded that has no cash,
They can give me Naira. Then if they are
they
in this
can,
safe
you
zone,
are lending them money for them to pay you later.
I'm exchanging them on the normal basic current rate, naira to dollar. I'm not an
Okay.
exchanger, but I have
I,
to use my own personal cash because all the
and
old
I've
exchangers
seen
said don't have money.
I've seen on your Instagram page that you are selling your Bitcoin to.
Exactly, that is what is happening. If they want it on card, I have to sell some Bitcoin.
That's so nice of you, by the way. In terms of resources, though, I know you've been speaking with some Nigerian officials. Have they provided anything
They
resource
asked me to
wise?
open a GoFund account and make it public. So, it's not public yet and it's not ready yet. So I'm actually working on that if it's gonna be possible. But as for now, I still have some cash I can help with, and we can still go far with this. At least this can still go like 2-3 days before the GoFundMe account is ready.
So how are you guys eating?
Eating?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just the same. It looks like I even know that. It looks like I'm even prepared more than Nigerians. So that is why I'm taking shelter.
Okay.
oh
This is
wow.
for the people that are coming to stay with you.
It's for everyone. I can't finish all this. I already see.
now to look, can we? Is there any of the people with you there that we could see
Anybody
and we
that
can
arrived
speak
for
with?
shelter.
Yeah, we'll start taking people in from today. I opened my bunk shelter today. So anybody that wants to come, I've still got some African food here. And also I made some reserve before the war. I had some reserve here. I had some tomatoes, I had some pepper. So I've been making reserve
Unbelievable.
before this, and then we can utilize all this one and still buy more.
Thank you. It's amazing. It's amazing. Your mom will be proud of you, definitely.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure your your family members,
Yes.
they are very proud of what you're doing, and you too, Niger wifey. Thank you, both of you. There's this. So, I just wanted to correct something real quick. The video made by Mrs. Abike Dabiri, where she listed the four borders. You
That
guys
is what I
said
want to investigate.
that,
Yes,
huh?
I want to investigate that video.
Yeah, you guys said that you are not sure that all four borders that she mentioned are currently safe. And you mentioned that there are two borders that are safe. For those that are still going to Poland, is what I'm asking for. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to write those two borders. I have here, is it Zosin Ustilo?
Let me. Can I actually comment? Oh, I
Yes.
can. Okay, I can. Korchova.
If you can write it,
Yeah, I'm writing now. Yes.
yeah, write it in the comment section, and then I would highlight that
And
on the
Ustiluk.
screen as well. Also, real quick, Tolu, has anyone complained to you about racism as they are trying to leave? Ukraine?
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of videos. I've been getting a lot of DMs like, this is black. This is because I'm black, because I'm Nigerians. But literally, I don't just want to listen to fake news. You know, we know that there's racism. Like we know,
Okay.
when it comes to this Ukrainian everything, there's racism, Russian, Ukrainian, there's racism when it comes to black. We know that one. Even why we are working with them before the war, we know. But in this war now, they're favoring their citizens more than the blacks. And it's not just Nigeria, it's
Yeah,
everybody. It's Indians, it's all the Romanians. They're just like blacking people out, and those people who doesn't even know how to speak their language are having more difficult problem.
that's correct. That's very correct.
Uh, I'm trying to see the comment that you left with the borders.
I think I've sent you a private message.
Oh, you sent me a DM. Oh,
Yes.
So, Tolu, let me ask you, how many people have you helped? And you said you're expecting people from tomorrow, I think. How many people are you expecting?
So far so good. By tomorrow, right now, I just got a message on my DM. Someone wrote me a message here, like he's be sending some people to me soon. I don't know how soon. So since the bunker is open, we start taking people in right now.
Yeah, but you don't have any number of people coming already coming or anybody there at this point.
Already coming. I have like 5, 6 people coming.
Okay, and they are getting their when.
They should be getting there here probably this evening. I would be contacting them probably if they're on the bus or on the taxi very soon, maybe probably after this live.
Now, what about the people you took to the border? How many people have you taken there? Do you know?
So far, so good. We've had 2 trips. That is 8 people in total, and they are very much okay. All of them passed successfully.
Okay. Are you still in touch with them?
Yeah, if you would like to speak to parents of the girls we took to the border, it's not a problem. We can provide
No,
that
we
information.
like to talk to some of the people that crossed
yeah.
over, that are in
If you
Poland,
guys don't
so that
mind, I'm going to open it up.
they can tell us their
Oh,
experience.
this is it. The first set of people we took to Poland, they are 4 girls. Their father paid and said he wants immediate extraction for his 4 daughters. So when he did that, for our service, we dropped all of them and successfully, even before getting to Poland border, they already bought Nigerian tickets. So right now, they should be in Nigeria. They are in Nigeria already
They are
because
in
they've got
Nigeria
Wow.
successful.
already.
They are in Nigeria already. So if you would like to speak to such father, someone like that, we can provide you the information. But aside from that, guys, when you take them to Poland, they might decide that this is not Poland. I'm going to Romania. Like we are adults. We can't decide for them. We just help them to where they are going.
Mm.
Exactly.
That
So
is
I
it.
I posted the link in case anybody would like to join us. We're actually hoping to hear from people that are still in Ukraine or people that have made it safely to another country from Ukraine, and hopefully not just from Nigerians. But I posted the link. Please click that link to join us with your video camera to make a comment. But Nigeria wifey, you wanted to say something? Please go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say that I am generally amazed by how Nigerians are helping each other. Normally, we are talking about tribalization, about religion division, it's Nigeria. But in this case, I see people being online, advising others almost 24/7. There's this Twitter live stream that there's people from all over the world trying to help, trying to share the information. There is also, I forgot to mention, there is a Revolut account that is going on. It's on the Twitter as well, the details. It's from the, I think, diasporans in Poland, the Nigerian diasporans. So that's worth mentioning. But people providing food, like we see what Tolo has prepared, is just amazing, and it's just because they care about fellow people. So
And I
I
just
And
really
want
have to say I'm very much impressed.
sorry, ma'am. We got someone also in Kiev. In case we have people who are stuck in Kiev.
Zamknij drzwi,
I've been to a restaurant before. Her name is Ibanje or something. I uploaded it on my Instagram. She's offering free food,
free food, yeah.
yes, for people. And after that, she also have an hostel in her place to secure people. So
Is she
she's also
still doing
doing that.
that? Because I heard that she started doing it on the first day. Is she still offering free food?
Exactly. So right now, I spoke with the newspaper yesterday, and they got in touch with her. I think
Tolu,
earlier this morning.
please do us a favor. Is she on Instagram? Can we see her Instagram handle? And if you can send her the same link that I sent to you, if we can talk to her. But real quick, I'm still getting people asking about is it Sumi or Sumi that they are
Sumi
Sami.
stuck.
Sumi is really blocked. Is really blocked. I've been looking for transport from Sumi since morning for people, and up to now I haven't found any. So I'm trying to search. Maybe the government will find a way to provide and probably something like emergency train to move them out. So that is what we are waiting for right now. There is no bus. There's no car for like a week ahead. I've searched everything right because
So
that is what
what
I'm
can
saying.
people in Sumi do?
They should seek shelter
In
Yes,
Sumi?
because there's a
in Sumi.
bombing coming, and it's we got this information from the officials in Kyiv. I also shared that on my posts that they said that there is a
There's curfew
bombing.
today. There's curfew today. Some cities are not moving, so they should
Yeah,
seek shelter. And after the
exactly.
curfew, we can pick them up.
So, but
There will be transport.
you said that there's going to be an explosion there today, but they don't
Yes,
really
I
know
have it
where.
on my. This was the information released at 6:58, I think, this morning from the Kyiv officials. I have it on my store on my post as well. So I think that might be one of the reasons why no transportation is working because people are just getting prepared.
So they should just, go somewhere on the ground or something and
Yeah. So
wait
like
it
Tom
out.
said, the shelter
Right?
it's highly advisable. Yes.
Sad. Okay, I'm going to let in some of the people that are here, but the restaurant owner, please see if he would join us. Um, Ola, you're live. Where are you joining us from?
In Poland, North Carolina.
You mind sitting up, actually?
Okay,
Thank you.
sorry, I'm in a hotel now. Man, it's been hectic.
So, ma'am, I'm bringing the restaurant woman in. I'm gonna send her the link right now. I'm still here
Thank
with
you
you.
so much. And tell me her name so I can let her in. Ola, please go ahead.
Okay, so I just want to tell people like the border I came through, which is like Bogota or something like that. There's a lot of crowd. I had to trek for 5 hours from the reef down to the border. I took for more than 48 hours to get from Ukrainian border to Poland border, and it was really hectic. So I would like to advise people to go through other borders too, because that place is hell, and there is a lot of racism out there. I was abused by a small child. When I got to Poland, there's this woman too. I wanted to sit down, and she was asking me that where's my nose mask, and you are not even wearing a nose mask. So why would you be asking me where's my nose mask? She had to stood up from where I was sitting and go to another place. So all these things should not be happening in this kind of situations we find ourselves.
So you were in Ukraine, but now
Yes,
you
I'm in
made your way
Poland now.
to
Yeah, I'm in my
Poland,
phone.
and
Yes,
you said that it took you 5 hours
5 hours. I
to.
walked about
Wow.
You
63
walked, you
kilometers.
trekked
Yes, I checked.
for 5 hours.
5 hours. That was everything was standstill. I worked for 5 hours, stayed
So,
for more than
so
48 hours.
it's interesting, Ola. Thank you so much for joining us. I wanted to know what did they ask you at the border when you got there? What did you show them? What documents did you show them? How did you cross?
Okay, when I got there, I only showed them my passport, my green passport, and my post visa. I was having some difficulties because they asked
Oh,
me to wait
hold
for
on. You said you had visa. What visa? Polish visa?
no, my Nigerian passport
Okay.
and my residence permit in Ukraine. It's
Okay.
called a
Okay.
post
Okay.
visa. Yeah.
Mm.
So I gave it to them and they asked me to say wait for 20 minutes. They made some calls. I didn't know what was wrong. Then after like 15 minutes, they asked me to come back and take my passport. There was no stamp on my passport. There is nothing on my passport. So I'm even afraid. How many days do I have to live in Ukraine? I mean, in Poland here for me to get my way out or what is the next thing? So I actually asked that question on the comment section, but there was no answer for that.
Okay, so
I
where
think
are
this,
you now? Where are you now? Are you in a hotel, or are you? Did somebody pick you up? Did the Nigerian government help you? What is the situation?
no, I know nobody helped. There was not any Nigerian officials around. I got to Poland border, so there was volunteers that picked
Mm,
all this luxury balls like that. So they take us to a camp where there is food. They give us food. They give us everything, anything we want, as much as we can take it. So from there, there are some people that are stationed where the boss stopped us. So they were asking, where do you want to go? If you want to go to Warsaw, anywhere you want to go to, there is someone that will take you there. So
exactly.
the volunteer took us from that place to Rockland, because I think if I'm going to Warsaw, I have to spend a lot of money, and I don't have money on me. So I picked I think maybe a less city that I can afford the hotel here. So I actually booked for 2 days here before I'll be able to know what is next.
Have you contacted anybody there, or any friend or any official of the government of Nigeria? Anybody?
There is no link for any Nigerian officials now. There is no link. And my friends that have back there, they said they're not allowing guys, men to enter into the train again. That the people that are allowing now are just people that are women and young children. And for now, if you're a man or a guy or anything, you're not allowed to enter the train. And
Olu,
even
I
at the
have a
border too.
question for you. When did you
Mm.
exactly enter the Polish border, and at what point? In what city?
The city I need only something like that. Holy, Holy. That's the city I came into.
Okay, and how many days ago?
That was midnight. That was around here 1 a.m. today.
Okay. Can you please? Would you be able to type the name of the city? Because if you are saying
Yeah.
that it took you a short time, it would be a very good information for others people who are still stuck in the Ukraine.
Yes, from the border I speaking from, it was just 4 hours to Rockville here. Just 4 hours by drive.
Okay.
Yeah. I
So,
will
what
try
about
it out.
the Nigerian embassy in Poland? Did you?
I've not seen anyone yet. I've not located anyone yet. The only thing I just want now is just rest, because all my legs are actually aching. And I would love if there's anybody that is ready to help us. But there's nothing like that here. I'm not even hearing anything like that. I heard they said they're going to bring some people to attend, but there's nothing. I saw a lot of African colleagues on the road, and you know, no embassies available for now.
So what's your
I
plan? What's your plan going forward? You don't have any?
For now, I don't have anyone for now. But if the situation in Ukraine calm, I can easily go back to start my life like that's of it. And if
Were,
it's perfect that I have to find alternative.
were you a student, or you were living there?
Yeah, I'm a student.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
have another
Oh,
question. Have you experienced or have you seen any racial discrimination
yeah, he
when you
said
were
that.
entering?
No Russia discrimination.
That's a good information. Okay, thank you.
But
Wait, I
but
thought
if,
you
if
said
the
that.
Ukrainians, if the Ukrainians that they are big in her.
So the
This
racism
this
was
guy said it, I quote.
Ukraine.
He said, yes, at Ukraine border. This guy said, and I quote, he said, "You Africans go back to your country and go and become your slave." And I gave it back to him.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Um, thank you. You know, I don't know what to say. Like, I feel sorry that you had to go through this, but I'm just glad that you are safe. You know, at least
Exactly.
I'm safe.
now
I'm safe.
you're
I'm
safe.
safe with my friend. My friend here, I came with my friend. He's South African. So the same thing is here.
Can we see him?
Where is
Yeah,
he from?
it's South Africa.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, both hi
Hi.
obviously.
Wow.
How do you say hi in South African language? Is he okay though? He also trekked for 5 hours.
Yeah, we worked for 5 hours together.
Wow.
So you guys
Wow.
are basically on your own. Yeah, spending your
Hi.
money
Yes,
to.
you're on.
Yeah.
To
What's
be
your name?
honest, uh, KK,
KK.
I
How are you?
think yes, I think that like our African delegates are not doing enough by virtue of the fact that they probably feel inferior to NATO countries, based on the fact that you know how NATO countries are assisting a lot of African countries, and also there's just a lot of things that I really don't want to get into. But the reality of the situation is that our delegates are not doing enough. All they're saying is that go to refugee camps, they will feed you, they will shelter you. That's besides the point. We need real things on the ground. I mean, all I've been hearing is that they can liaise for us, they can speak to people for us, but what are they really doing on the ground? You know, they are African children, 18-year-olds that are suffering, girls that are being beaten up. There are girls so small that are being trampled over because they cannot withstand the pressure of the crowd that is moving in the direction of towards the border. It's very difficult to be a very small human being, to be a human, a black person at the current moment.
Hmm. Now, KK, did you contact the embassy of South Africa?
I've spoken to my embassy. I've spoken to both ambassadors on both sides. I've made sure that I liaise with the right people. But even at that, there's still a level of uncertainty on our side. Yeah. I'm afraid to go to these refugee camps because I cannot really preempt what will happen when I'm stuck in that environment, how I will be treated. Already, Ukrainians are extremely racist towards us. And what is it to say
Hello.
that when, yeah,
Go ahead, go ahead. KK, go ahead. Finish your thought.
I'm saying that Ukrainians are already racist towards us and very unforgiving about it. What is it to say that now that we are in another country which is welcoming them openly, what does that say about this country and in the manner in which they operate or the way that they maneuver around Africans? Understand?
Hmm.
Obviously, for now, it's all smoke and mirrors, you know. They don't even show exactly what's happening at the Ukrainian border. I mean, yes, just yesterday, uh, there was a stampede as we were trying to get our exit stamps into Poland. They nearly ran over this girl from Pakistan. The, I had to protect the poor girl because it literally came down to a point that it could have been her life or her death. In the past 24 hours, I've seen more than 50 people faint from dehydration, from lack of oxygen in crowds, from lack of food. At the border post, there's literally no single restaurant which is selling food. The moment that it hit midnight and they turned mothers and children back, shops started closing to Africans. It was primarily Ukrainians that are going in there. And they're very passive towards us Africans. And it's concerning to say that you're passive towards the very people that you're keeping in your country. Why don't you just kick us out there?
Hmm.
Because at the end of the day, you think that what we're doing will not yield results. So why are you guys so passive toward us? You're not helping us. And I think that this inferior mentality that our delegates have towards the West, where they don't know how to put their foot down. If this was in Africa, we wouldn't even hear the end of it to say, "Oh my God, Europeans are being oppressed." It would be newsflash headlines all over the world. But because it's happening to Africans, there's no word about it. There's nothing being said about it. I have watched every news outlet. All they're reporting is saying Ukrainian people are so great, Ukrainian people are so this, Ukrainian people are so that. But there are people that are stuck, foreigners that are starved. And I'm not primarily focusing on Africans, I'm saying foreigners in general, because there are Arabs also that are being stuck and being segregated from the crowd of white people or Ukrainians. It's really, really unfair. And it's really unfair to see that they treat also our women the same way. They don't prioritize our women. It's okay if they do it to us. Clearly, they share the same sentiments as they do to the man. It's not that we are shocked by the norm. But for them to share the same sentiments towards us as they do to our women, it says a lot about how much they degrade us, how much they look down on us, which for me is really appalling. It's disgusting behavior coming from Western countries. It's disgusting behavior coming from Western people. Whereas they want our support, we are writing in our news outlets, we are speaking out in our news outlets about the oppression that they are facing. But they are saying nothing about the things that they are doing to us, which for me is really appalling. I think that there needs to be a change in the way the system operates because at the end of the day, Russia is doing something that is oppressive to a lot of communities, more especially their own. I asked this man yesterday that was rude towards this lady, this Pakistani lady saying that no, I'm Ukrainian, I'm more important, I need to get my passport stamped. I asked him, I'm saying, what's the point of you saying you're more important, but you're not really willing to stay in your own country to fight for it?
Mm.
Let the poor child leave. You say you're important, right? Let the child leave. What does she have to do with what's happening in your country? If that's the mindset and the onus that you hold, then why do you want us to stay back? Why do you want us to protect the land that you wish to see for years to come, for your children that are to come, or the children that you already have?
So KK, I just wanted to say real quick. I've seen, I'm just going through the comments, and a lot of people are actually justifying what's happening, saying things like it's a war situation. They have to prioritize their own citizens. What do you say to people like this?
It's your land. You want to fight for it. There are many articles on genocide and femicide on Africans because we stayed and fought for our land, because there were no European countries willing to take us. So, what are they agreeing on? Do they want that land that they're saying is theirs to be gone? Do they want us to fight for them when they didn't fight for us? When all they showed is signs of oppression, and even in times of war, are still finding the mindset to think that this is justifiable.
No,
The
it's not.
behavior being portrayed by people is disgusting. For them to even think that it's justifiable to equate another human life over another. The blood that we bleed is red as much as theirs is.
All right, KK.
Why would they think?
Thank you,
Yes,
thank you very much. I wanted to one last thing. I don't know if you've been watching what we've been talking about, but if there is any experience you had that will help people
That
who
will
are
help
still
other people to.
trying to leave Ukraine,
That's a good
what would
question.
that be?
to move away from the Polish border, pursue other means of transportation to borders such as Slovakia, Romania, and Hungary. Those are borders that are seemingly showing to be more humane than this Polish one. And they should move in groups. They should always make sure that they take care of each other. And I'm coming from a point of experience. Africans, brothers and sisters, let's stop looking down on each other and possess a mentality of unity. Because we were literally stuck at the passport checkout point for over 10 hours because there's no discipline, there's no control, there's no respect. Ukrainians are prioritizing their women and children. Let's let our sisters through first. At the end of the day, those are the people that are giving us life. If we don't protect them, who will? How can we set the same expectations on people that we don't meet up to? If we set a standard, let's maintain it. If we don't, then let's accept it. That's the reality of living.
All right, KK.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much. Thank you so much for talking to
That
us.
helps a lot. You guys take care of each other, and
Yes,
hopefully we
take
can
care and sleep well and get enough rest
get
and
some
food.
rest.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, all right, bye. So we actually have one of the people that have been helping Africans. She's a Nigerian restaurant owner that has been giving people free food, and she was just here, and I was trying to let her in, but she had exited. So if you can please text her to Luda, we're looking forward to speaking with her, that we're ready for her. That would be great. But I have someone else at the back end. Her name is Joy. Joy, are you calling from Poland or Ukraine or anywhere
Oh
close to?
no, I'm calling from the UK. I was able to leave Ukraine last week, but my friends are currently in Ukraine and they're trying to get to Slovakia and Romania currently.
So you left last week.
Yes, I left last week.
A lot of people were saying that, well, they didn't think the war would actually happen. How come you were like, you know what, I'm getting out of here?
There were rumors of war. Our school told us, I'm a school in Ternopil. Our school told us that the situation in Ukraine is stable, and they told us not to worry. So when Kiev invaded last week, our school refused to move classes offline. They continued to say that the situation is stable, that we should not worry. But my parents were worried, and so they asked me to come home, while others in Tenopil did not want to leave because the school was telling us it was stable. It was until 2 days ago that our school finally moved classes online when other cities in Ukraine were being attacked. That's why so many people are stranded in Tenerife right now.
Mm.
So the schools were telling you guys that everything was under control.
Yes.
So
So are you in touch with some of your friends who were who are now stuck in Ukraine?
Yes, a lot of them are on a bus from Tenerife to Romania. Others are on a bus to Slovakia. I put a call to the Nigerian embassies in Slovakia and Romania, and they are currently assisting Nigerians to cross the border.
Mm. Do
that's
you,
nice.
how many students do you have, Nigerian students in your school, the school where you were?
In my school,
Yeah.
I think about 500 or more.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nigerian students.
Yes.
Wow. You said that you were able to reach the Nigerian embassy in Slovakia
Romania.
and Romania, and that they are willing to help. Do they by
Yes.
any means have like the Nigerian flag at the border, or can you pass that information across to them to please have a Nigerian flag at the? If you give us their number, we'll also call them. But since you've been able to reach them, I think that would be really helpful.
Okay.
That even if people are coming from afar, the moment they see the Nigerian flag raised up somewhere, they will have a sense of relief.
Okay. I will send your contacts to you and I'll also pass the message across as well.
So let me ask you, do you know how far it is for those in the who are on the road trying to get to the border? Do you know how far it is? Or if anybody has been able to cross the border, and what help they got?
Yes, I know people that have been able to cross the border. There's a contact for Redeemed Church at the other end of the Romanian border, and they are currently organizing accommodations for Nigerians and people trying to cross the border.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing
Thank
that.
you.
You
Thank
guys
you
have
so
any
much.
questions for her in terms of how her experience can help others? The airport is shut down, right? So there's no.
I just wanted to say about this RCCG church because this is also the information I got from my friend from Helsinki who is attending one in Finland. So they've been a great help. So also very big thank you to all the RCCG churches all over Europe. Thank you.
Thank you so much to all the churches that are helping. We really, really appreciate that. Any church that can help, any mosque that can help, any community that can help right now would be great. And like I said earlier, this woman has a restaurant in Ukraine, right? And she's been giving people free food. Her name is, well, the name of her restaurant is I Branch. Hello, ma. Can you please tell us your name and how you've been helping people? I don't know if she can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
I
okay.
can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Dr. Mrs. Gladys Ibrahim.
Okay.
We have an African restaurant here in Kiev, Ukraine.
And the restaurant is called I Branch, right?
Yes, iBranch Restaurant. I'm the
And
CEO of iBranch. Yeah.
are you still giving people free food?
Actually, we're still giving out what we can, but we're no longer in Kiev because we left the city. We're presently in Uzgorod, but that
Oh,
doesn't
you
stop
also
us. We're
had to
here with
evacuate.
hello.
You also had to evacuate, right?
Yes, yeah. Because of the bomb blast, I have little children, and a lot of parents calling me to help with their kids. So um, I have to help the children, like the young children, my own kids, and then a lot of them that their parents are looking up to me. I have to help them evacuate to a safer part of Ukraine.
Thank you so much, by the way, for all that you've done and that you're still doing. But for those that may be listening, watching you, that are trying to get to safety, what can you tell them?
Okay, what can I tell them? We are safe. We are safe, although there are a
No, no,
lot of
people that are trying to
Nigerians.
get to safety, how can they get to safety?
The best advice I'll give anyone, I don't know their cities, but if you're in Kiev, the best way to live is to try to get to the train station. So we what we did was that we increased the tariff. For instance, if the transport company is saying 200 grievings, we make it like 1,500, we make it like 1,000 grieving higher, and they are interested, they will come to your location and pick you up. Try to get to the train station. If you get to the train station, there are free trains going to coming to Lviv and coming to Uzgorod, which seems to be like the safest part of Ukraine right now.
It's
Now,
good. That's closer to Lviv.
Sorry,
I mean, that's closer to Lviv.
um,
Uzgorod
I didn't
border.
get I didn't get that. I don't know.
Uzgorod
Kind
is
of.
closer to Lviv.
Yes, it's
Looks
closest.
like he's
Yes,
on a busy
yes.
network.
Uzgorod is close to Lviv. Not so close. 6 hours. We came by train from Lviv to Uzgorod, and we spent about 6 hours.
Okay.
You've been all the food that you gave out and everything. Have you received any kind of support, or for from the Nigerian
Actually, I
government or
was
anybody that just wants to?
actually I was not doing it first of all for any support, but however, some people supported through Daddy Freeze. He was able to raise some amount of money to support us,
That's
about 150,000 naira, which he sent to my account. And then a couple of friends, my old schoolmates back in the medical school, Dr. Dera sent me some money, 70,000 naira. And then yesterday, one other guy here in Ukraine also sent.
And while we're talking about this, I just wanted to throw this out there because I know that the banks are not working and stuff like that.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. So if anybody watching would still like to support, either iBranch or
The
Tolu,
call came in and then cut the stuff.
so we can hear you, but looks like you're not hearing us. But if anybody would still like to support either iBranch restaurant or Tolu, that is
Hello.
using his money, or Niger Wi-Fi that is doing all those arrangements,
It's
how
quite
how
faint
can
though. I
people
can
support?
barely hear them.
How can people support what you guys are doing? So I don't think that she can hear us anymore.
I think she lost idea.
Yeah, but Tolu, how can people support what you're doing?
Yeah, when I start taking people in, that is when I'll start like getting how what they want to eat and how we can start seeing. I'm not sure maybe the people I'm taking in are with cash or not, but however, we will provide adequate stuff for them, food, drinks, water, in order for them to to be safe. And if they could, and also if they want to get to maybe
I
Hungary.
can't hear you guys.
Okay, I don't know why, but we can hear you. And in case you are able to hear this, there are people in the comment section that are saying they would like to support. So I don't know if can you hear me at all? Oh, okay, she
She will
exited.
come back. So
So
right
when
now,
you take people in, you may need help in case they don't have cash, right?
yeah, exactly. And by tomorrow, we've got. I told you we've gotten 2 cars. So tomorrow morning, from the support which I received earlier, I'm buying winter tires, and then we can have 2 cars in order to move 8 people in a trip.
Okay, so I branch. People are asking how they can support what you're doing,
Yeah, what? Asking what?
how they can support what you're doing.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I
just
don't know. I don't
text
know.
her to you. Niger
I'll text her.
Wifey, how can
I'll
people
write.
support
I'll
what
write.
you've been doing?
I'll write to her.
So basically, since I'm based in Finland, what I would advise people to do is there is a Revolut account that I think it's owned by the diasporans in Poland. So I would advise to donate over there. After this live, I will post the information on on my IG. So thank you so much, guys, for your help. It's really
So
very much appreciated.
please follow her on Instagram page to see the things that she will post. Please follow Tolu on Instagram page. Tolu's Instagram handle is Cowries King. Niger Wifey, no, at Niger.wifey, right? On Instagram.
Yes, that's
As,
correct.
and I branch. I'm trying to see her Instagram handle. I don't think that she's here. But if
I
you
don't know
want
why
to
I can
follow,
barely hear you.
okay, so I see I brand restaurant in Kiev. So they are also on Instagram. Please follow them on Instagram as well to get their contact and to know how you can be of help because she's not hearing us. We've been trying to ask her how people can help. So I branch underscore restaurant underscore and underscore shop underscore keys. I just want you to know the right one when you see it. And she has been uploading videos of Africans that are stranded and how they are giving people food. So please contact her on her
People are in
Instagram page and you can DM her about how you can contribute to what she's doing. Rudolph, do you have other questions?
No, no,
the
I
address for her.
think we covered them. What we might do is to share it on social media too, some of these contacts, so that people can get that.
Okay. Dr. Matthew Kalu, are you anywhere near the crisis region?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still in Dnipro.
Yeah, is that in Ukraine?
Uh, in your Dnipro.
Your
So,
line is breaking.
so what are you doing there, Dr. Carlo?
Okay, I'm one of the major. I'm the major person that is representing African students here. So I'm still on evacuation states to evacuate them to Lviv or Uzgorod. I think the last set of people are leaving today. Then I will likely leave tomorrow.
So
Where
you've been evacuating people?
Yes, yes.
where will
I'm,
you be going to?
I'll be I'll be heading to first. They have to get to Lvov. Then we have other people in Lvov already that pick them up. If they cannot access the Polish border, they'll go to Uzgorod from there. Because they're literally more. They're more than 200.
200 African students.
Not, yeah, mixture, but majority of them are Nigerians.
Okay.
So we are still trying to evacuate them from here because here is not safe. But we have some of them that are still trapped in Kiev and in Sumy. I think we have few because as at Friday, I directed them to every student who is there should leave. So they were a lot of them left. Dnipro, that same day, lots left. But the remaining ones here, Dnipro is safe. There's no much issue, but we are good. They are going to enclose on them very soon. So we have to move as soon as possible.
How many students have you helped? Do you know the number?
Okay, for the list we've compiled already for evacuations, because the embassy said we should gather names for evacuation. I'm the person in Dnipro in control of that. The list we gathered here is like 260. But as it stands now, the embassy, I don't think the embassy can do it, because they say move them to Lviv, then we'll look for a flight to evacuate them from there. But based on information on ground, there's no need leaving students to be in Lviv. They should move to Poland or Hungary or any place around there. When they get there, we will now communicate to see what can be done. If there's a way they can be evacuated there from there. That's the arrangement we have on ground.
Okay.
So any student that is prepared to travel from there, because we still have some of them that are not ready to leave to Nigeria. Some of them want to wait to see the condition of things. The ones that are prepared to leave from there to Nigeria, we are going to recompile another list again and hand over to the embassy to see what they can do through foreign affairs. That's what we are trying to do. But let them leave. Let them just vacate from Ukraine for the meantime. But I think Tenopil and the sites around there are not much of the trouble zone. That's why we are sending students that way.
Mm.
So when they get there, if they don't feel relaxed or parents disturbance, they can actually move from there to any of the border close to them. If they're able to get to anywhere, people are there. They gave us numbers of people to contact.
So why do you think some students are not interested in leaving Ukraine at this point?
Okay, some of them just, we had a lot of students that just arrived. I'm also an agent, and I'm also a medical doctor here. I'm working in the hospital here. So we had some students that just entered. They submitted document for registration, and their resident cards are not out. Those ones are afraid to go back to Nigeria because coming back may require a new visa. We have students who submitted documents to the school. Unfortunately, this incident just occurred and everybody's asked to leave, mostly Dnipro, because there was a bomb blast in Dnipro and Kharkov. So there was big panic. The following day, everywhere shot at once. So some students' passports are still trapped in the school. So they don't literally have any documents. The only thing we do is to pick up. I did some, like what I did today. I picked my company document, they type some letter, I put my stamp and sign on it and stamped on it again, stamp on their passport so that they can allow them leave. That's just what we're trying to do. So that everyone will leave this location. When they leave, get to Lviv, if they decide to stay or not, there's no problem. Some of them are afraid if they go, it will be difficult to come back to Ukraine. And they don't want to go back home.
Interesting. It's very good to hear from you because we hear these stories. We don't have the perspective, the whole picture of why some people are not willing to leave.
But their life is very important. In case any one of them is watching, your life is more important than all these other things will be sorted out later, hopefully. But your life is more important, and your family members are worried. But I'm just wondering if Niger Wifey or Tolu, if you guys have any advice in terms of how he's trying to help the students to leave, because I've had people saying that maybe Poland is not the best place to take them, especially when you are dealing with this many people. You said 200 plus. You may want to.
I would say yes, Ada. I would say that try to, as a Polish person, I would avoid Polish borders at the moment since they are congested with the Ukrainians. So I got the feedback from people that entered successfully Romania and Hungary, that this is that they were welcomed and the process was not that long. So I would highly recommend Hungary or Romania. Again, on my profile, there are places, there are exact points of the border where you can enter.
Okay.
The countries,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Tolu, do you have any advice for him?
Yeah, regarding this, actually, Hungary is the best because I was on the streets today blogging while I see a lot of students moving with those long, luxurious buses to get to Hungary. So Hungary is the location right now. The Poland border is there's too much hold ups. They might actually stay up to like 24 hours and not being attended to. Like I said, we want to investigate those government officials, and we need them on ground, and we need our flag at each border, so as a sign of safety for each and every Nigerian citizen.
So as it stands, What you mean is that it's better for them to go through Uzgorod than go to Slovakia or Hungary.
Oh, according pertaining to that one, there's direct bus. There's direct bus leaving from Tenopi to Hungary.
Okay.
And the bus is taking more than, I think, 70 people. Is that long bus, that upstairs one, that the longest one. So there's those buses, they are here in Tenopi. Since here is a safe zone, and you said you're moving people to safe zone, we are here helping people navigate from safe zone to Poland to some borders. And those Poland border, we don't want to go there anymore for now,
Yes,
because
that's
there's
correct.
too much traffic. So we want to navigate to another border starting from tomorrow.
So, guys, just to let you know, I just got an information from the head of the diasporans in Oyo State, and she said that they are the Nigerian embassy in Romania. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but your camera is off. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm just reading what I got on Instagram
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yes. So basically, the Nigerian embassy in Romania, there is an entry point, there is an embassy hotlines, and there is also His Excellency Geoffrey Onyeama is currently engaging high authorities and their organization for migration to assist. So I will share that to my post as well. So we have now the government body, the hotlines to the embassy of Nigeria to Romania, as well as His Excellency, who is working to help Nigerians. So I'm happy to share that details as well.
Okay, Dr. Carlo, let me ask you, can you explain to us the relationship or how the Nigerian government is working with you to help evacuate our people?
Okay, first they picked representative in different cities, both Sumy, Zaporozhye, Kharkov, Lviv, different places. They pick representatives that are supposed to compile lists so that they know exactly how many people have they evacuated. The question was who the students are ready to be evacuated to Nigeria specifically. So we brought out a list. I think the rest are submitted. I did not submit because I asked them. I told them openly. Most of the ones that filled their form from Zaporozhye, Kharkov, will not. There's no how they can evacuate them from Kharkov or from Zaporozhye or from Dnipro.
Why?
I suggest yes, because Kharkov is already down. It's part of the places they are fighting right now, and Zaporozhye is behind Dnipro, close to Kharkov. This place I'm mentioning are like mostly the eastern Ukraine, which is not advisable for anyone to be within eastern Ukraine at all. We just have to leave.
But if you are stuck there, you are stuck.
I tried calling some buses to lift people from Sumy. Only one person accepted, but he said I should give him a whole day, which I don't know if before 24 hours he will change mine. So, but based on the evacuation, whoever is well, this condition now, a lot of them that went to Lviv, plan was to evacuate through Lviv because we know if things normalize, it will be faster in Lviv. But as it stands, students are on their own navigating to the border, either to Poland or to other places. The only information we get when you get there, try to access internet, go on WhatsApp. We have WhatsApp page for different cities. Connect to it, go back, just make sure you're on WhatsApp. Every information will be conveyed through the WhatsApp page. So if you're prepared to be evacuated to Nigeria, from there, you just add your name. We are going to create a new list. Either flight going to Lagos or to Abuja. So if we're able to create a new list between now and 3 days' time, I think in a week they should be able to evacuate them.
Okay. But are you hearing from people who are in those danger zones where they cannot move? Do they contact you? What is the situation?
Most of them in underground bunker right now, mostly the ones in Kyiv, which is safe to be there. And there's coffee till Monday, 8 o'clock tomorrow in Kyiv, which means they have to be there till tomorrow morning. And the directive is that immediately after the coffee in the morning by 8 o'clock, they should pick any bus or any system that takes them out of Kyiv. If they enter Vinnytsia, from Vinnytsia, they can access Ternopil and other places from there. But for the ones in Ternopil, we don't know what to do because right now, Kharkov is pressed, which means nobody wants to cross off to Sumi. Sumi is behind her curve. So nobody.
Doctor, please, are you on the Telegram chat? There is a Telegram group for Nigerians to get outside of Ukraine as well as Africans. I think this. Yeah, that you should look for the latest information there, because those are people directly from Twitter, from all over the world who are posting. So please, Naija.wifi, I will post it there because it's on my stories, but I think I thought that many people are already part of it. But I will post it after the chat, after this live.
So if there's any student trying to reach you, Dr. Kalu, how can they reach you?
Okay, I'll send my WhatsApp number, mostly through WhatsApp.
You want to publish your WhatsApp number for everybody to see, or
it's better because my line is busy. I may not have the time to access other networks.
Okay, so do you mind calling out your WhatsApp? I can put it out there, but let's start with the plus, so that
plus 380 638 608 530.
So you said plus 380 638
yeah
608
yeah
530.
Yes.
So for any African student can contact
you.
Or does he have to be a student, even a professional, right? That is stranded.
Anyone. There's no restriction. Everybody.
Thank you for what you are doing, Doctor. Ada, I don't know if you have seen it, but there was a comment that the Embassy of Nigeria in Hungary said that Nigerians are welcome and they are happy to help. I have not seen any official document about that. So please, the person that wrote the comment, if you see anything, send it to me or Ada so we can repost it, please, on our IG.
Okay, thank you.
So, Dr. Carlo, is there any help you need? Anything that could help you do the job you're doing?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm mobile and I'm okay. Financially, I'm fine. I can most of the things. I have people. It's not just me. We are much. I have my boys that works with me.
Okay.
And they're ready to assist in terms of anything.
Can you also network with Tolu and Naijawa if you just, in case you guys should exchange contact, because you just never know. So
it's okay.
Yeah, but I put your number on the screen for anybody that may want to contact you. But I feel like we've been holding you guys for a long time. Rudolph, do you have other questions for them?
No, I just want to thank them for all they're doing and wish them the best.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to say, Dr. Calloway, I'm happy to see a smiling face, because we are all stressed here. There is so much. I'm emotionally drained, but you, despite all the situation, that you are still smiling and you are saying that you are okay. So it's very refreshing. Thank you.
I think I'm fine now because it was quite stressful. I just emptied the hostels today. So I think I'm fine. Now most of them are still in the train station, and I know there are trains that will leave today from Dnipro. If they don't get the 1x4, they will get by. The ones that can't get tomorrow, I'll pick them with car because I'm traveling tomorrow from here. I need to leave here tomorrow.
So are you safe though? Where you are?
I'll use my car. We are like 7 of us, so we use car.
Are you safe where you are though?
I'm safe inside Dnipro, but exit, I don't know what is there.
Well, I'm just wondering why you have to wait till tomorrow.
No, I can't leave. I want to leave in the daytime.
Oh, it's getting dark.
It's by 7 o'clock or 8. I don't want to drive night.
Yeah, it's safer. And for Niger.wifi as well as Tolu, I've also shared your contact information as well for anybody that may want to contact you guys. Niger.wifi on Instagram as well as Cowries King on Instagram, and I branch restaurant. I also shared their Instagram handle for anybody that wants to help in contributing to what they are doing, as well as anybody that is in their need of food. They are no longer at their own city where they have access to all the food, but she said that they are still doing what they can to help people. So anyways, so I wanted to thank you guys, every one of you, for joining us to give us an update. I think we have a better understanding of what is happening. I think the main thing that is missing right now is trying to figure out exactly how to reach government officials with the help that they said that they are offering, because it looks like a lot of people are not able to reach government officials. Can you guys say something in terms of how you advise people that are desperately trying to reach the government in any way? Do you guys have any clue how they can?
I think that the government is busy. Government is government. I would rather, if you need any kind of information, if you need clothes, if you need food, it's either we discuss it today. They are either diasporans, Nigerian diasporans in Poland, Hungary, or Romania, and they have their websites. And they are. I have on my profile the contact information to them. They are responding. They are active. They are waiting for you. That's A. And as we discussed today, B, it's RCCG churches. I got, I think, one of the contact details, but I will try to get more. And I think for now, this would be the two sources of information that I would recommend you to reach out to in any case.
So look for any RCCG church in
Yeah,
the
in either,
country.
yes, Romania, Hungary, or Poland. But first would be still the diasporans, because they are super active, they are very well organized. And please join the Telegram group.
What's
Please
the name
join
of
if
the
you have.
Telegram group again?
I will post it. I said I have it on my stories, but I will,
I
after
sent it
this
to
I will
you
post.
already. I sent it to you already, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Have you? Okay, that's great.
And someone just posted that they are shooting people at Sumi, that people should not, I mean, that they are shooting on the Sumi Kiev
To me to
highway.
Kiev Highway.
Yeah, that, like I said, this information from the morning that it will be under attack. So please, guys, as Tolu was saying before, try to find some shelter to hide, and until the night or until tomorrow. Yes.
After the coffee, please.
Okay. So I see the link that you sent to me to look for people to join
Yeah,
the.
exactly.
So I don't know if they'll be able to click on it in the comment section but I posted it. So please feel free to either copy that link or click on it, see if it would go through. All right. I'm really, I feel so bad that you guys are going through all of this. Where please keep us posted. You are all stressed and
Hmm.
worn out, but thank you, because what you are doing is making a huge impact, whether you know it or not, in the lives of people. God bless every single one of you. Thank you so
And
much
I
for
would like to thank you as well, Ada,
Thank
and
you.
the Igbo gentleman here as
leaders.
well, and Tolu, of course, and all of you who are doing. Even prayer at this point is enough. I mean, if you cannot contribute financially, if something, sharing the information, this is also something that is very important at this point, because people are getting wrong information. So getting correct information can be worth a gold or somebody's life. So please, we need prayers, and thank you for using this platform. Ada, we really appreciate that, because until yesterday, not many influencers from Nigeria were even talking about what is happening to Nigerians here at the moment. For everyone was focused on the conflict and talking about Russia, talking about Ukraine. But I'm very happy that you found the time today, and you got us a platform to discuss it and to give people the right information.
No, I should be thanking you guys. Tolu, keep us posted
Thank you.
when people arrive for shelter.
Sure.
Send us video. We'll put it out there for people to know you're doing what you
Yes.
said you would.
Sure.
Also,
I'm
both
on
of
that.
you, actually all three of you, if you hear of any a GoFundMe page that is legit, that you know that this is something that will get to the people, please share it with me so I can also share it on my platforms. But that's about all that I wanted to say. But thank you so much, guys. Rudolph, you want to say
Yeah,
something?
that's it. Thank you for all you're doing, and keep us informed on what's going on.
Okay, thank you. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Okay, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, sir.
May
Yeah,
God
once
bless you.
again, anybody that wants updates about what's happening, or if you have family members in Ukraine, please follow these three people because they've been really active in helping people as well as Ibranch restaurants. So please follow them. Once again, thank you so much, guys, for your time. We really appreciate you and thank you for being so patient throughout. I'm going to let you guys go because it's been almost 2 hours that we've had you. Thank you so much once again for what you're doing. All right,
Thank
thank
you
you
Yeah.
so much,
everybody
sir.
that joined us. Until
Thank you.
next time.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.
Okay, bye.